told me the truth, even if it really hurt, cause you knew what I was worth. When you let me borrow money that you didn't really have, cause you knew what I was worth. When I was at my worst, you would tell me I would blow when I thought that I would burst. You taught me how to help others, and through that discover how to put myself first. And here we are again, just confronting fears, whether pain or gain is a bunch of tears. Blood, sweat, and tears probably disappear when smoke starts to clear. Their positions near. Pay attention to the folks who are fanning the flames. They're the ones who matter most in the gravity game. When the stakes weigh you down and they stay around to pick up pieces and you off the ground. That's love. That's love. That's love. That's love. Hey, that's love. That's love. That's love. That's when you were giving me advice that I seldom ever took, but your head never shook. Both knowing you were right, never shook a left and right, just gave me that look. When I had to learn the hard way and you would let me fall, but never did it out of spite. You told me never burn a bridge if you built it and you need it, whether river or brook. And here we are again and across the path. Darwin's our friendship strongest last, but our strength lies in our first thoughts to laugh at the things that bring most hurt hearts to clash. Walk past the ball, beef bouts and brawls, passing pettiness, blame games and all. Had a few deals, time out to chill, but knowing when you need space means you feel with love. That's love. That's love. That's love. Hey, that's love. That's love. That's love. That's love. We try to tell ourselves that we don't really need it anymore. As if $1 million or the bottom of a bottle or a car, I never cheated it before. So you started with the I don't need it, all I need is money. You can give it to me, but you never get it from me. Yeah, you refuse to play, but you were still in the game. Like it or not, let me explain. Now see, there's a tough kind of too much kind of not enough kind of rather rush kind of the abrupt kind of go nuts kind of hold up. Maybe we should take it slow kind of when you know kind of started off as friends, but then over time again a show kind. And if we love each other, we can't stay together. We'll do worse, the better gotta go kind. And that's love. That's love. That's love. That's love. Hey, that's love. That's love. That's love. That's love.
Shalom Ahchyam, Ahchyam, Kauhalayim, Wahatapa Vatla, Abanawa Yahweh, Bahashem Shal, Malak Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Shalha, Wakakwadash, Lyralam Yam, Wa Ariyam. All praises and the glory to our Father Yahweh, in the name of King Yahweh Shai, in the name of the Holy Spirit forever and always. Much love to all the real brothers and real sisters out there that are looking forward to the kingdom of heaven, looking forward to the destruction of America, looking forward to salvation, looking forward to the fall of our enemies, which that's the time we're living in. The return of Yahweh Shai is going to happen in our lifetime, and we're about to be up out of here. Much love to all the brothers out there that are helping sell the 144,000 the house of David, Ha Bayath Shao Dawada, and we pray to be part of that number. Yahweh Ratazah, Lord willing. Much love to the helpers and friends of the prophets, of the men and women that are gonna be part of the 144,000 and the 1/3. Much love to the 1/3 Israelites scattered all around the earth, the great multitude that scatter amongst the heathen nations, and even look just like all these heathen nations what they have been scattered to, and do not have the typical Israelite appearance, having melanated skin and woolly hair, but they still go back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, the holy royal chosen seed line, who the kingdom of heaven, salvation, the covenants, promises, blessings, and everlasting life is only for. And much love to the 1/3 women and children that are also going to receive salvation through a man of the 144,000. And this video is titled, I fucking love you, Ahchyam. For real, this whole entire past year, like going through this pilgrimage, going through these trials and tribulations, going through my Job moment, going through the spiritual roller coaster, like this has been like a blessing in disguise. Like it has really shown me like how much I'm truly cared about, like all the support I'm getting, the spiritual support, financial support. I really appreciate every single one of you. I appreciate you, Ahchyam, WrathofHeaven, and this has been an amazing journey. For real, it has really shown me how much Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahushua is with me. It has really shown me how much y'all are with me, and it's been amazing. For real, this has been a very amazing time period. I love being on fire for you all. I love doing these videos, and we're staying strong and we're at the end. For real. And if all goes well, Yahweh Ratazah, after this video, I'm gonna do a nice long Isaiah 4:1 video. But for real, all those videos are coming back. For real. I know that very soon I'm gonna have my phone fixed, so all the slideshow videos will come back. And I know Ahchyam missed those videos a lot. And that's why I did those re-uploads of my old slideshow videos. Cause I'm like, you know what? I'm like, let me speak it into existence. I'm like, I've been praying upon it. And I'm like, you know what? I had some of my old videos saved to my computer. So I'm like, you know what? Let me put it up, speak it into existence. And when I see my videos up there, it's gonna make it manifest. Having my phone fixed, so I'll be able to do all those videos again. For real, that's gonna be amazing too. Because on my old phone, I have so many sick beats that I had planned on using for Isaiah 4:1 videos, spiritual power videos, chariot videos, kingdom of heaven videos, Jacob shovel videos. Yep, and it's all gonna happen too. For real, cause Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahushua, he wants us to be on fire for his work, and he's gonna make us be more on fire for his work. Because Yahweh loves when we please him, so when we please Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahushua, he's gonna bless us with more energy and the resources and put us in better situations so that we can serve him more efficiently. But for real, this has definitely been a beautiful time period, and it's like things are getting better too. Things are definitely looking better. For real. And y'all wanna hear something interesting too? Because I've been in this new city in Massachusetts for a year now, and like every now and then, like I'll walk around, like you know how you like walk around a new area and you get familiar with the area and you become a little bit familiar with a specific area, but then you start to extend your range and you find more areas that you've never seen before. Yeah, that's what's been happening here. And what's really interesting too is that the other day I found a frog, and a few days after finding the frog, I was walking on this trail because I finally found a set of woods where they have like a walking trail so I could finally be amongst nature. Because I'm like literally right on a highway, so there ain't much to do. Like all I can really do is like walk on concrete. But I'm like, you know what, let me just walk around and to new places and go down different ways and see if I find something. And then boom, I happened to come across a set of woods. So I was walking through the woods the other day. It was nice and sunny, got some sunshine. Went for like a nice 3-hour walk, and when I went through a trail, guess what I seen? I seen a snake. And for you Ahchyam that know me, y'all know I love snakes. And back before I started going through all this, I had my snakes. And one time I did a live stream when I first started going through my pilgrimage, and I showed y'all all the baby snakes on camera when I did that live stream on my old WrathofHeaven channel. And guess what? I believe that right there is a major sign that things are gonna really, really get better. Because things have been steadily getting better for the past like 7 months. And guess what? It's gonna continue to get better from here. So Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahushua showed me that snake. I know that things are really gonna get better. For real. And I wish that I could have caught it too, but it was the Sabbath. So I'm like, nah, I know Yahweh didn't have that meant for me to catch at that time because it was the Sabbath. But I'm like, watch. I'm like, I know the next time I see a snake and it's not the Sabbath, I know Yahweh is going to allow me to catch it. For real, that's going to be beautiful. And I'm going to take a picture with it. And when I found the frog actually let me hold it too. And I took pictures of it too. Hopefully I'll show it later, but I just want to stick to the main points for this. But for real, things are definitely getting better. For real. I remember I had to sleep outside a few times during the first period of my pilgrimage. And then I had the other period where I would sneak in and out the storage room where those Elamites helped me out. And ever since January, I've been in the hotel room ever since and haven't had to pack up, haven't had to go in the storage room, haven't had to sleep outside. So things have been steadily getting better from here. For real. Yahweh Ba'Hashem Eshai is with us, and I know we're all going through our situations. I know a lot of other Ahchyam are going through homelessness, a lot of Ahchyam are going through hell too. And guess what? Yahweh Ba'Hashem Eshai is with us, and he's delivering us out of everything that we're going through. For real, things have been getting more shaky because of the virus. People are going crazy. There's more job losses. Next month, we're expecting mass homelessness with all the mass evictions. But guess what? We're going to be good. We're going to have abundance. Yahweh Ba'Hashem Eshai is delivering us. And we're going to have a lot more amazing things happen to us. Because like how it says in the book of Isaiah, the 60th chapter, it talks about gross darkness covering the earth. And guess what? The darkness is beautiful. You know why? Like how that saying goes. In order for stars to shine, it takes a lot of fucking darkness. Yup. And guess what? The darker it gets, the more we're shining. The darker it gets, the worse it gets, the more precious than fine gold we become. And the more people are going to see that we're the chosen, that we're the men of the Lord. So we're shining during these hard times, and we're going to continue shining. That's why you notice more people asking you for help when it comes to answers to what's going on. Your family that thought this was a joke before, they all laughed at you. Now they're coming back because they see that it's real. And everything that you were telling them and warning them about, they all see it coming to pass. So your family's starting to respect you more. Your woman's starting to respect you more. For real, we're getting our respect and we're getting our blessings. And we have a lot of great things on the way for us. For real. Things are going to get real beautiful for us. And that's why Yahweh puts us in these situations to show us that he is with us. That's why it's called a deliverance. Because in order to be delivered, that means you have to be in danger. In order to be delivered, that means you have to be going through something. So we're going through all these types of situations. And Yahweh Ba'Hashem Eshai, he's showing us his power and delivering us from it. And he boosts our faith at the same time. For real, so that's why we got to keep throwing these prayers up, staying strong and keeping the faith. Because Yahweh Ba'Hashem Eshai ain't going to let us down. Things may not happen as soon as we want it to, but guess what? It eventually happens. And when it does happen, we're satisfied. Because when Yahweh Ba'Hashem Eshai answers our prayers, and when we're patient, and we wait upon his timing, he gives us even more than what we asked for. He gives us even more than what we prayed for. For real. Like, I've had so many close calls, and so many situations, where Yahweh just really showed me his power, and just really boosted my faith out of nowhere. For real. It's like, you know how when you're in those situations, where there's a bunch of uncertainty and you have no idea how you're gonna make it out of it, but then Yahweh Ba'Hashem Eshai just boom comes out of nowhere and he gives you a miraculous deliverance. For real. Yahweh Ba'Hashem Eshai is with us. Like how the scriptures say, how Yahweh will cause our enemies to treat us well in the time of affliction. For real. And it's crazy too, because in this, like going through all this, I've even had a lot of heathens help me out. For real. I've had heathens, like going through all this, I've had heathens help me out more than my own so-called blood family. For real. I have the Elamites, so-called East Indians, sneaking me in and out the storage room, and they even risked their jobs for me. They helped me out with food, and one time I didn't have no money for a room, and the Elamite, he took money out of his own wallet just to give me a night at the hotel. Yeah, so we're receiving lots of mercy, and guess what? We're gonna continue receiving mercy. And one time when I was going to the fast food spot, like y'all remember I always talk about the fast food spot, when they would give me the free food and everything. Well, one time I was walking over there, and this random Edomite, she was driving a Cadillac Escalade. And it was around the time of Christmas, even though we don't celebrate Christmas, but you know how these heathens and the masses are in that fa-la-la-la-la jolly spirit. she said hi to me, and I said hi back, and she asked me if I needed a ride. I was like, oh no, I'm all set. I was like, I'm actually going to this Taco Bell right here, and I'm gonna be staying here for a while to do my writing and all that. And then she was about to drive off to the highway. And then she said, and then I was like, but thank you though, I appreciate it a lot. So as I was about to go to the door, I see a cop pull up beside me. And so I look to my right, and boom, it's her. And guess what? She handed me $100 out of nowhere. And then she gave me her phone number too. See, yeah, how about Shimashai can do miracles anytime and any way through anybody or anything. Yahweh Shemashai is unlimited. Yahweh Shemashai can do anything. That's why we always gotta have our hopes up. That's why we always gotta be optimistic, because you never know when a blessing is gonna come through. You never know when an amazing miracle is gonna come through. Like, you know how that saying goes? Like, your life can change in an instant. You see, but when people use that term, they always say it in a bad way. Like, oh, a car accident, being robbed, getting an injury, becoming paralyzed, something like that. But people got to get out of that mindset of thinking of everything on the left-hand side. Guess what? Your life can change in an instant on also the right-hand side. Like, what did Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahshua say? He said in the book of Sirach how it is an easy thing for the Lord Yahweh to make a poor man rich on the sudden. Yeah, so Yahweh can do anything. You never know when a major life-changing blessing is going to come through. You never know when you're going to get spiritual power. You never know when a bunch of women are going to just come to you out of nowhere and share you. You never know when you're going to be delivered out of a hard situation, or when Yahweh's going to finally get your enemies and allow you to see it. So that's why we always got to be optimistic, because that's the season we're living in. We're living in the time of blessings. For real. And then she gave me her number too, and then she was like, whenever you need me, just contact me. And of course, since I barely knew her, I didn't really want to like ask for help or nothing. So then, like back in April, once I brought out the knowledge on manna, that's when a lot of dudes turned on me. So I was like, oh shit, I'm like, what am I gonna do now? I mean, even though I know Yahweh Ba'Shem had me, but when you're actually going through it, you're like, oh shit. I was like, am I gonna be homeless again? I was like, am I gonna have to go in the storage room again or have to sleep outside? But guess what? I'm like, oh shoot. I'm like, didn't that Edomite woman give me her phone number? I'm like, let me just hit her up and see how she's doing. So I texted her. I'm like, I hope that you've been well lately. And it was around the time when the quarantine first happened, like when things were really getting bad with the virus. And then she's like, I hope you're safe during the pandemic and everything. I was like, I hope you're safe too. And then she's like, where you living? I was like, oh, I'm still at the hotel. I'm like, you know the same one that was nearby where you see me last time, near the Taco Bell on the highway? I'm like, yeah, I'm right over there. And then she asked me if I needed help getting a night. I was like, I'd really appreciate that. And then she's like, actually, I'll get you 2 nights. I was like, yes. Because I didn't know what the hell I was going to do. I was screwed. But then she helped me out. And then guess what? 2 days later, we spoke again. And guess what else she did for me? Instead of giving me just 1 more night at the hotel or 2 more nights, guess what she did for me? She got me a whole entire month at the hotel. A whole entire month. Guess what? And she had her daughter drop off some food for me. Some canned goods, some meat, some drinks. Had my whole entire fridge loaded. You know when you do some food shopping? You know when you do some food shopping? And you buy so much food that you have to take everything out the fridge and strategically put everything in the fridge to make everything work. And you gotta like organize everything like Tetris just to make it fit, like when your fridge is filled to the brim. She got me that much food. So guess what? Yahweh Ba'Shem even has heathens helping us. Now she could be an Israelite foreigner or a confusion of face Israelite, but the main point is that Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahshai has complete strangers bless us. Yep, and that's another interesting thing too. Because a lot of times, the people we know, we expect the people that we know and the people that we're closest to help out the most, but it's actually the opposite. And that's one thing that Nino Brown was saying. You know Nino Brown, the rapper? He always makes those motivational videos. He be saying some real stuff. Even though he don't have like the truth on a high level like we do, he be saying a lot of real stuff. And he did a video titled, "A Blessing Never Comes from a Familiar Face." He was like, you think that the people that know you the most and that know you the longest, you expect them to help you out of hard times. But actually, it's the opposite. That's how Yahweh Hashem Yeshai shows his power. I've had more. I've had more people that I've never even seen before help me out than my own family, because usually your own family hates you. Yep, a blessing never comes from a familiar face. For real. And I know a lot of you Ahchyam got stories like that too. Strangers helping you out of hard situations, out of nowhere blessing you. And guess what? A whole lot more of that's going to be on the way too. This is the time we're living in. We're living in the season of blessings. For real. Yep. Like when that whole war went down, I ain't going to even mention the names or nothing, but y'all know what happened. Yep, I was like, oh shit, what am I going to do now? But guess what? Yahweh Hashem Yeshai, he'll put us in a situation where a bunch of people turn on us just to show us that all we need is him. And he'll get rid of all the fake people in our life, and he'll bring in new people. Yep, so that's why you never trip when somebody turns on you or they show their true colors. Because Yahweh Hashem Yeshai, he knows who belongs in your life and who doesn't. Yahweh Hashem Yeshai will remove a bunch of people out of your life just to show you that all you need is him. For real. So never think that you're going to be screwed or stranded just because someone refused to help you or just because a bunch of people want to turn on you. Guess what? And now I'm doing even better now than what I was doing before. Way better. I'm healthier. I've been going for long walks. I'm getting my energy back. I was practicing some b-boy moves on concrete. I was practicing some flares. I'm doing it better now than ever. I'm starting to lose weight again. It feels good. Yahweh Hashem Yeshai is with us. For real. Like, it sucks going through these hard times. And when we go through hard times, it feels like forever. But nope. Guess what? Our hell, our trials and tribulations, our suffering has an expiration date. And guess what? The blessing that we're going to get has no expiration date. The blessings is forever. What we're going through right now is only temporary, but all the goodness and the smiling, the laughter, the rejoicing, all of our heart's desires, that's going to be for the rest of eternity. And Yahweh's going to give us a little bit of it on this side. We got spiritual power coming on this side. We got glory coming on this side. We're going to be more precious than fine gold. We're going to be the new celebrities. We got women coming. We have all that coming. And that's all coming while we're still in this flesh, even before we get up in the chariot, even before we get into our immortal bodies. Yes, so Yahweh Hashem Yeshai is with us. Yes, so that's why never be scared. Never be scared. That's why Yahweh Hashem Yeshai said, fear not. That's why Yahweh Hashem Yeshai said in the book of Psalms, he said, be still and know that I am Yahweh. Yahweh hears every single one of our prayers. And he's with us for sure. Things are getting better for us. And I was talking to my mom earlier, and I told her how I found a snake the other day. Even though I didn't get to catch it, but how I seen it. And then I was telling her how I believe it's a sign, because she knows how much I love snakes, and I would even show her all the snakes that I would catch. And I remember, like, when I caught a pregnant snake and it had babies, and I was showing my mom all the baby snakes, and I was telling her how I believe that it's a sign. And then she even said, like, yes, that's definitely a sign. Yes, so I know it's only a matter of time before I'm in a real home again, and before I'm on super fire again like how I used to, doing 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 videos a day. I remember, like, back when things were good, when I had the right conditions, I banged out 14 videos in a day, and those days are coming back. Yahweh Hashem Yeshai is bringing all that back, and this time I'm gonna be on fire now more than ever, for real. Yep. Yahweh Hashem Yeshai is bringing all that back. This is all a test. My other phone not working, so I couldn't do those videos that I want to do, like how I used to. And me having these lower grade phones that aren't as good, but they still push our videos. But I know Yahweh Hashem Yeshai is going to make it to where I can be on fire like that again. Because Yahweh, he wants to do his work. Yahweh, he wants us to put us first before everything else. And when we put Yahweh first, everything else falls into place. So Yahweh Hashem Yeshai is with us. But for real, are you Ahchyam amazing? Are you Ahchyam? For real, we're about to be up out of here. Great things on the way for us. And hopefully I'll get that Isaiah 41 video tonight, or if not tomorrow. But I got a nice long Isaiah 41 video that I'm ready to do. And I have all the videos lined up that I do my commentary off of, and it's gonna be fire. Y'all gonna like it. For real, more Ahchyam telling me how women are coming into their life. Our bus is on the way. We've been talking about this for a while. We've been suffering, but guess what? Now Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahushai, he's undoing all of our suffering, and now the blessings are on the way. For real. And time is on our side. Time is on our side. With each day that passes, we're just getting closer and closer to all of our heart's desires, close to our salvation, and close to everything that we've been praying for. But for these devils, heathens, and two-thirds, they're just getting closer and closer to their destruction. Yes, so time is on our side. Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahushai is on our side. The first shall be last, and the last shall be first. We have a lot of great things on the way. For real, I love doing these videos for you all. I love being on fire. I love being passionate and energetic. For real. And yeah, and it's really funny too. Because even when I first came in the truth, I've always wanted to be a teacher. Like, I just had a burning desire to do it. I love doing these videos. For real. See, I don't do videos just because I have to. I do it because I actually enjoy it. That's why in every single video I do, y'all hear me always speaking energetically. I always have a fiery intro, fiery middle, fiery end. Because this work is fun. I wish I could do this all day long. And I know those times are coming back too. For real. Because I know as Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahushai makes my situation more and more stable, I'll be able to be on more and more fire. But in this situation, like having to live day to day, like always worrying about like how I'm going to get money, how I'm going to get more nights, I'm like, damn, it makes it hard to focus and concentrate the way that I need to. But I know that once I'm out of this situation, and once I have more stability, where everything will be a bit more stable, I know it's going to be way better. Yep, and that old Wrath of Heaven's coming back, that old Aviyah. For real. For real. Yo, and I seen another cool quote too. It said, direction is more important than speed. Because a lot of times we put ourselves down because we're disappointed in ourselves that we didn't make the level of progress that we expected to in a certain amount of time. But guess what? Baby steps are still progress. As long as you're moving in the direction that you want to, and as long as you're trying, and as long as you're moving, guess what? That right there is pleasing Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahushai. Because Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahushai, he knows that we're in this flesh. He knows that we're going through all these trials and tribulations. And he knows that we're going through a lot of things to where we can't serve him efficiently the way that we want to. Like whether it's working extremely long hours at a job, whether you're homelessness, like whether you're in a bad living situation. Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahushai, he sees what we're going through. But Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahushai, he's also going to undo this so that way we could just focus on him and serve him. Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahushai is with us. Because the more we do the work, the more we feed the sheep, the more we fulfill our lot, no matter what your lot is, whether you teach, whether you're a prophet, whether you repost videos, whether you pay tithes or you're charitable, whatever you do. We all have our lots, and when Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahushai sees us fulfilling our lot, even if we can't do it as efficient as we want to, but if we're still trying, Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahushai is pleased with that. Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahushai just wants to see our effort. For real. Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahushai, he knows that we're going to have our slip-ups. He knows we're going to have our falls, like how the scriptures say. It says how Yahweh knows that we are but dust. Yahweh knows that we're going to go off and mess up. But guess what? Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahushai, he always strengthens us, like how it says in the book of Isaiah. It says how he will uphold us with his right hand. He will uphold us with the right hand of his righteousness. Yep, we always bounce back. And guess what? The comeback is greater than the setback. Because in order to go up, you have to be down, right? Like how that saying goes, rock bottom has built more champions than mountaintops ever will. Because when you jump on a trampoline, what happens? When you jump on a trampoline, you sink into the surface and then it launches you up. The same thing with a bow and arrow. When it comes to a bow and arrow, you pull the arrow back and then it launches forward. So we're already down. So guess what? Now we're about to go all the way up. We're about to go all the way to the top. Like how the scriptures say, humility before honor. We're already going through all the humiliation. We completed that part and we're almost at the end of it. And now all the blessings about to come through for us. We have a lot of great things on the way. Doing the work of Yahweh Ahchyam Yashai is the greatest thing ever. We have the truth. We know that this place is about to go down. We know that we're about to get revenge upon our enemies. Yahweh Ahchyam Yashai is answering all of our prayers. We're about to have the kingdom for the rest of eternity. Have all of our heart's desires. Have everything that we ever wanted. We're going to have everything we want. For real, great things on the way for us. For real, Yahweh Ahchyam Yashai is great. We got nothing to worry about. They're talking about a second shutdown. They're talking about all this. Guess what? We don't got to worry about none of that. Good. That's better for us. Shoot, we can't wait to the day where we don't got to worry about bills or have to worry about paying all this bullshit anymore. Always having to worry about paperwork and mail coming in, having to pay this, pay that, show up to court. Just all this dumb shit. Guess what? But when Esau finally shuts this place down, we don't got to worry about that no more. And that's when things are going to be even better. So if you're in a situation where you lost your job or something, guess what? That should make you happy, because guess what? That means you don't gotta be a slave to Esau anymore. And Esau still provides for you. Like when the virus first began and when things got rocky, a lot of Ahchyam probably quit their jobs because they didn't want to go to their job and risk getting the virus. Or you probably still want to work but couldn't because your place shut down because it was considered a non-essential business. Or your hours got reduced or whatever. Guess what? You probably got nervous, like, damn, like, what am I gonna do? How am I gonna feed myself? How am I gonna take care of my family? And look at, here we are a few months later, and look at, we're still doing good. And we're doing better now than ever, and things are gonna get better for us. Because we're still going through our hell, but the blessings about to be on the way. Yo, and Yahweh Ahchyam Yashai is gonna hook us up greatly. For real. Like, we've been going through hell our entire lives, even before we came in the truth. But guess what? Even on this side, we're going to be crying tears of joy. Yahweh Ahchyam Yashai, he's going to bless us so greatly that just the very first day of the blessings, it's going to make us forget about all the hell that we had to go through our entire lives. For real, we don't got to wait to the kingdom to cry tears of joy. We're going to be crying tears of joy on this side. Having that spiritual power, you probably always want to jump across buildings, fly, have the spiritual power and the abilities of your favorite superheroes or your favorite villains or your favorite anime characters. You're about to be doing all that in real life and even better. You're going to have the favorite look that you want. You probably struggle to grow a beard. You're going to have spiritual power to give yourself a beard all the way down to the ground. You may have male pattern baldness. Your hair may be thinning. You may have a receding hairline. You're going to have the power to give yourself a big ass afro. Give yourself some braids. Any hairstyle you want. That's going to be on this side. We're going to be hooked up greatly. We're going to have the power to heal people. And guess what? We're going to be healing others, so that means that we're also going to have the power to heal ourselves. Yo, we have a lot of amazing things on the way. Yes, so guess what? Get ready to cry tears of joy, because it's going to happen very soon. We have some great things on the way for us. Yo, like, look at Yahweh Ahchyam Yashai. Was he lying when he said that all this curse will come upon us? Nope. And now we're being devoured by these curses, right? But guess what? Now the curses are leaving off for us, and now they're devouring our enemies. And they're about to devour our enemies even more. And Yahweh also said how he's going to give us the blessings, right? Yahweh said how he brought great evil upon us, and how he's also going to give us all the good that he promised us. And the scriptures say how this is a light affliction. And how we're going to have an exceeding glory that's going to outdo all the hell that we went through. So was Yahweh lying about the blessings? Hell no. The glory and the blessings, that's going to outdo the curses. We're not even going to remember the curses no more. We're going to be blessed so greatly, we're going to forget that these curses ever happened to us. Our enemies are going to be brought so low, it's going to be like they were never even ruling over us to begin with. For real, and that's coming on this side. That's why we're having more dreams. That's why you're coming across more women. That's because all those women are for you. All these dreams you're having, that's about to come true. All these spiritual power dreams. And you may be even having dreams of your deceased loved ones. And guess what? You're about to have the spiritual power to bring them back to life. Yeah, so you got to be picturing all this. Don't think you got to wait to the kingdom to see your loved ones. Nope. You probably still visit their gravesite every now and then to put flowers there. Guess what? The day is going to come where you're going to go to their grave and you're going to bring them back to life. Not even just your family members. You probably have a favorite pet, your pet rabbit, your pet dog, your pet turtle, your pet cat, your pet anything. Guess what? You're gonna bring your pets back to life. Yahweh Shai said how we're gonna do even greater miracles than what he did. So expect to see a lot of great things. You're about to be doing some amazing miracles. Amazing things about to happen. So we gotta be looking forward to all these things. But for real, like I said, like doing the work of Yahweh Ahchyam is the greatest thing ever. I love being on fire. And y'all notice in my videos a lot how it's hard for me to stick to one subject. Like I'll bounce from here to there to there. Cause it's like when I'm on fire, I can't stop. For real. It's fun doing the work of Yahweh Ahchyam Yahushai. Pouring your heart out, being passionate, being on fire. I love it. I can't get enough of this right here. For real. And that's why I can't wait till my Galaxy S9 Plus is working again. So I can be on super fire. Doing the slideshows again, like even to this very day. Like I'm still coming across new beats and everything. I'm like, damn, this would go perfectly with a Jacob Shower video. I'm like, this would go perfectly with an Isaiah 41 video. This would be ill for a Chariot video. Like I'm still getting ideas, and I can't wait till I can finally execute it and bring it to life. For real. And I also have a music program too, where I can make beats, even though I don't know how to do it yet because I still gotta learn music theory and learn about musical notes so I can put melodies together and make beats and all that. I'm like, I wanna make my own beats. I'm already making a lot of videos and I have a lot of creativity with that, so I'm like, damn. I know I can have some ill creativity when it comes to making beats. That'd be ill, because I'm already making my own Chariot videos and spiritual power videos. So if I made my own beats to go along with it, that'd be super fire. And Yahweh Ahchyam is making it all happen. For real, Yahweh Ahchyam is with us. For real. We're almost up out of here. It may not happen as quick as we want it, but the time is still moving. We're getting closer and closer day by day. Yahweh Ahchyam didn't forget about our blessings. He's about to give us everything. For real, you Ahchyam are amazing. I can't thank y'all enough. Y'all some amazing people. For real. I can't thank y'all enough. For real, like I'm very thankful for all the help I receive. For real, it feels amazing, like having this type of love. It makes me want to live. It makes me feel cared about, because it's like when you have no love, whether in the form of friendships, a woman, brotherly love, like when you feel like you have no direction, nothing to look forward to, it makes you not want to live. But when you have that love, you're like, damn, I don't want to die. Like, it makes you think, like, what would my loved ones do without me? For real. And this is the best times to be alive. And even Steve Harvey said that. Steve Harvey, he said, keep going. He said, when you're going through hell, keep going, because you don't want to stop in hell, because you're going to catch more hell. But when you reach the finish line, that's when you cross over the line and you step into the blessings. So guess what? We already went through all this pain. We already went through all the suffering. We already went through all this humiliation, being looked down upon and everything. We might as well get a reward for it. And guess what? The rewards are coming. Now we're living in the best part, because now we're winning, because hopefully we're of the 144,000. We're the superheroes. At the end of the movie, that's when the superheroes win. Yep, and we're going to see all of our enemies go down. We're going to see all the wicked go down. These 2/3 devils and heathens, they're all going down. And we're going to get to see that. And the same way we ought to see them living good while they were prospering in wickedness, they're going to see us good, prospering in righteousness. And they're going to be put to shame. And they're going to be destroyed. And Yahweh Ahchyam Yahushai, he's going to bless us with that spiritual power and use us as his battle axe and weapons of war to destroy them. Ain't that something? So that's twofold. Yahweh said that vengeance belongs to him. And Yahweh said, wait till he rise up to the prey. And just by waiting upon him and being patient and waiting on his time, he's going to raise us up, and he's going to put his anger and his fury in us to get all of our enemies, these devils, heathens, and 2/3. So that's beautiful right there. For real. So a lot of great things on the way for us. For real. Yeah, WrathofHeaven had a strike, so I couldn't do videos on WrathofHeaven for 2 weeks. But I believe the strike ends today, so I'll finally be able to put videos on WrathofHeaven again. And I was kind of sick this past week, so that's why I only did the repost videos on Angel of Death. But now that I'm back up and running, I'm back at 100%. Now I can be on fire the way that I want to and bring out these videos for real. Doing the work of Yahweh Ahchyam is amazing. Yo, and I'm pissed too, cause the 2 nights ago I did a 2-hour long video. Like this, talking about a lot of things. I was talking about gang stalking, spiritual power, talking about Isaiah 4:1. I was talking about men and entheogens. It was like a spiritual freestyle, where I just like talk about multiple topics in one video, like a video within a video within a video, and the video messed up. Yo, I was so angry. For real, Satan, he knows that we're bringing this place down. Yo, and it's funny because I told a brother that too. I told a brother how I did a 2-hour long video just for the video to mess up once I went to go upload it, and the whole entire file got corrupted. And I was like, yeah, Satan be messing with our videos. And he's like, do you mean Satan as the actual demon or Satan as an Esau? I was like, both of them. For real. Yep, but Satan, the actual demon, and Satan's chosen people, aka these Edomites, they ain't stopping this word. Whether we lose, whether they want to take down videos or take down our channels, we always bounce back and we burn them up even harder. We ain't stopping. We get in the kingdom of heaven. Ain't nobody stopping us from getting our blessings. Shit, all the praying that we've been doing, all the meditating that we've been doing, and all the faith and hope and patience that we've been having, all the endurance, we're getting our blessings. We ain't let nobody stop us. Yep, like how Yahweh Ahchyam Yahshua said to King David, how he prepares a table before his enemies. Guess what? Yahweh Ahchyam Yahshua, he's preparing a table right before our enemies. And our enemies, they're going to see us living good. They're going to see us prospering. They're going to see us rejoicing. They're going to see us eating while they're suffering, while they're low, while they're put to shame, while everything is stripped from them, while they're going through hell. They're going to see us shining. And our shine is going to last forever. Bro, remember, what we got coming is forever. So that's why don't trip when you see these 2/3 devils and heathens. What they got is all about to be gone. But what we got ain't never gonna be taken from us. Our season is for the rest of eternity. For real. Yup, Yahweh Ahchyam Yahshua, he's shutting their door. And guess what? We're like a revolving door. You can't close a revolving door. You can't slam a revolving door. A revolving door is constantly moving. Yep, so guess what? In these last days in the kingdom, it's just gonna be blessings on top of blessings on top of blessings on top of blessings. Yo, we're gonna be so blessed that it's gonna scare us. Yo, we're gonna be so blessed that it's really gonna overwhelm us. Yo, that's why in the kingdom of heaven, we're gonna need those spiritual bodies. Because Yahweh Ahchyam Yahshua is gonna bless us on such a high level that being in this flesh won't handle it. We're gonna be blessed so greatly that if Yahweh Ahchyam Yahshua were to give you all of your blessings while still in this flesh, it would make your heart explode. Even when you watch game shows, you'll see somebody win $100,000, not even $1 million. You'll see somebody win $100,000 or a brand new car, not even a nice car, just a regular ass Toyota, and they're fainting on a game show, and the host all got the microphone in their hand, the audience all cheering, and they gotta help them get back up. So can you imagine what Yahweh Ahchyam Yahshua is gonna do for us? Our blessing is gonna be forever. Just imagine when you see all the wives that Yahweh Ahchyam Yahshua is gonna give you. Yo, we're gonna be crying tears of joy on this side. We're gonna be so blessed that we're not gonna think it's real. Yo, we're literally gonna think we're dreaming. You're gonna think you're dreaming. You ever see like those random shows where like you'll have a millionaire or a billionaire and they'll dress as a bum and they'll go to a random stranger and they'll talk to them just to test their spirit to see if they're really gonna talk to them posing as a bum, and they'll be like, and then after talking to them for a little bit, they'll be like, I'm not really a homeless man. And then they'll take off all the disguises. They'll take off the fake hat, the fake nose and everything. And then they'll be like, just because you were nice to me, here's $1 million. And like, what, this for me? Like, yeah. Nah, for real, this for me. Like, quit playing. Like, is this a prank? Nah, this is for real. That's exactly what it's gonna be like. Y'all know what I'm talking about. That's exactly what it's gonna be like. We're gonna be like, damn, is this real? Like, damn, this is for me? Like, damn, I ain't even worthy of this. For real, we're gonna be blessed so greatly. It's all coming. Like I said, it may not happen as soon as we wanted to, but it is gonna happen, and we're getting closer and closer, and it's gonna be sooner than we think, because look at it, we're already seeing all the plagues, we're seeing the pestilences, we're seeing the collapse of the dollar, we're seeing everybody miserable, we're seeing all this judgment, so we gotta see our blessings. The spiritual power gotta come, because everything's a balance, so we're about to see everything else play out, because we don't have much time left. This place is done for. We're gonna be up out of here very soon. For real, the time is short. Great things on the way. Yahweh Ahchyam is with us, and we're gonna continue to make it through this all. Great things on the way for us. Yeah, we just gotta keep doing what we're doing, fulfilling our lots, stay insane. Oh yeah, and that's another thing too. Me and a brother were talking about that. And in this captivity, don't neglect your hobbies. In this captivity, no matter where you scatter from, because it don't matter where Israel scattered, we're all going through hell no matter where we're scattered. Don't neglect the talent that Yahweh Ahchyam gave. You gotta remember, we're in this captivity. We gotta witness abominations and go through hell pretty much every single day. So don't think like, oh, I don't wanna play basketball no more, I don't wanna do no parkour, because all hell's about to break loose. We don't know exactly when it's gonna happen. Think of it, we thought the end was gonna come in 2017. Did it come then? Nope. At first, the elders thought that the end was gonna be in the year 2000. Did it happen? Nope. They thought the chip was gonna be implemented in 2013. Did that happen? Nope. Then 2018 came. Did the end come then? Nope. And we thought when the virus first kicked off that all hell was gonna break loose right then and there. Did it happen? Nope. So we don't know exactly when the end is gonna be. So in the meantime, you gotta stay sane, because what do the scriptures say? The scriptures say, be not over righteous much. You gotta remember, everything's a balance. The scriptures say how we use the world, but we don't abuse it. So you gotta remember, if you're just occupied in the truth and looking at prophecy and just looking at judgment videos and wickedness all day, it's gonna drive you insane. It's gonna make your head explode. So you gotta do the things you love. Everything's a balance. So yeah, play your video games, make music, play some basketball, do some parkour, do some flips, do some dancing. Go out to eat with your woman every now and then, play with your kids every now and then, go on little trips. You can do little things here and there. Look, is the chip here yet? You still have bills coming in, right? Are we in the cash side yet? Is Mashallah here yet? Nope, so we gotta continue living, because you can't just drop everything. That doesn't make sense. We still gotta be wise. Yahushua said, be wise as serpents and harmless as doves. So we still gotta live, so everything's a balance. We can't just sit around like, oh, I think all hell's gonna break loose. Oh, is all hell gonna break loose today? Is Mashallah gonna be declared today? We don't know when's gonna happen. Yahushua said that even he don't know the time. Even the angels don't know. We know that it's close. So that's why don't neglect the challenge, because you still gotta have your happiness. Because if you're not happy, and if you're just miserable, and if you get burnt out on the truth, then you're not gonna want to commit to the truth, period. But if you have a lot of the truth, and if you commit a lot of your time to the truth, and if you also commit a lot of time also to what you love, and you have that perfect balance, then you're gonna get through all the hell that you're going through easier, and it's gonna help you pass the time in this captivity easier. It's like prisoners. Do you just sit in the cell laying in bed all day? No. You do your workouts, you stretch, play dominoes, play cards, do something in your cell. You gotta kill the time somehow. Yeah, so we still gotta be wise and kill the time. For real. Because we don't know when it's gonna happen. We want it to happen. We wish it happened today. So we don't know when, so that's why you still gotta live a little bit. Everything's a balance. Remember, we use the world. You can use the things in it, but just don't abuse it. Everything's a balance. As long as we're putting Yahweh Ahchyam first, then Yahweh Ahchyam, he's satisfied doing the things. Yahweh Ahchyam, he's satisfied with you doing the things that you love, as long as you put him first. That's why it says in the book of Timothy, I believe it's the 4th chapter, it says, neglect not the gift that is in thee. Yeah, Yahweh Ahchyam, he bless you with that talent so you can glorify him. Some of you are very good at drawing, you're good at playing drums, or whatever you do, whatever your talent is. You gotta do the things you love. Don't think, oh, I might as well drop everything because all hell's about to break loose. We don't know. We know that it's close, once again, but we don't know exactly when. but we gotta pass the time. Because I know one brother with a set of land, and almost a year ago, he was telling me how he didn't want to commit to his land and like grow his own food and get cattle and everything. Because he was like, oh, I think all hell's gonna break loose, so I don't want to do nothing. And then guess what? Me and him spoke in like when around April, and he was like, damn, all this time passed, almost a year later, and he was like, damn, I could have been growing crops. So whatever you do, just do it, because we don't know when it's gonna happen. Think of it this way: would you rather think that all hell's gonna break loose and drop everything, just for all hell not to break loose and you to still be here, and you're like, damn, all that time passed for nothing and I could have been doing all the things I was speaking about? Or would you rather think that all hell is gonna break loose and still do what you love anyways, but all hell doesn't break loose when you expect it to, but you're just like, hey, all hell didn't break loose yet, but at least I still got this done, I got my land set up, I did this, I got a car, because we don't know when it's gonna happen. So don't feel guilty for doing the things you love. Don't let these fake ass Israelites make you think you gotta drop everything and just be a bum and just do nothing. That's not wise. Remember, we still have to be wise. We're still in captivity. Yes, Esau's talking about, oh, a national coin shortage. Oh, no cash accepted. Yes, we know the chip is close. We know that Esau's gonna make the chip mandatory. Is it mandatory yet? Can you still use PayPal? Can you still use Cash App? Can you still use Venmo? Can you still use Chime? You're still getting checks, right? So, did all hell break loose yet? Nope. So we still gotta live. We gotta be wise. Yahweh Ahchyam wants to be wise. Yes, Yahweh Ahchyam, he wants to look towards the kingdom. Yahweh Ahchyam, he wants to pray for a few days. And he wants to keep throwing up these prayers and sighing and crying. But aren't we still here? We still gotta eat food, right? Isn't the electricity still on? So we still gotta live. So don't be afraid to play video games. Don't feel guilty for treating yourself. And I did a video titled that before too. Don't be afraid to treat yourself. Because everything's a balance. Don't be afraid to have some good food. Don't be afraid to go out every now and then. Remember, use the word, don't abuse it, because in this captivity, the abomination that we gotta see, all the wickedness that we gotta see, we still gotta withhold all these abominations, and your brain can only handle so much of that. And the way that balances out, you gotta have a little fun. If you're just focusing on Pizzagate and pedophile rings and Esau's wickedness and all this Wayfair child trafficking bullshit and this Jerry Epstein stuff and animal brothels and watching police brutality videos, you're gonna go insane. Everything's a balance. Like how the scriptures say, Yahweh knows that we are but dust. Yahweh, he knows that we can only handle so much. That's why you gotta have a little fun. Because if you don't, you're gonna go crazy. We're still in captivity, so we gotta be wise. So listen to music, learn how to make music. Go for walks with your wife. Go out and put a blanket in the grass and bring a bunch of fruit and feed each other. Cuddle with each other. You gotta have fun. We can't be simple and we can't be over righteous. That's why the scriptures say, be not over righteous, lest thou shouldst destroy thyself. Everything's a balance. Yes, we want our heart to break loose. We can't wait for it to happen. Shit, if it was up to us, we would have been had the kingdom. But Yahweh Ahchyam has a perfect time for everything. So we gotta wait upon Yahweh Ahchyam. And in the meantime, kill time. Don't be afraid to do a little bit of what you love, whether exercising, mixed martial arts. That's how we stay sane. Yahweh Ahchyam, he blessed us with all this talent for a reason, to worship and serve him and to exalt him. Yeah, so everything's a balance. So don't be afraid to have a little fun and all that. For real. Because like how Yahweh said that these are the beginning of sorrows. And in the book of 2nd Ezra, it says how there's going to be even greater evils. So look at everything you see every day. When you go on social media, whether it's Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, all you see is wickedness, abominations, bullshit, iniquity. And your brain can only handle so much of that. So you gotta distract yourself and relieve all that stress. For real, so everything's a perfect balance. So just remember that, for real. Phil, we can't wait to be up out of here. And it's gonna be very soon. We have a lot of great things on the way for us. This captivity is almost over with. Time is moving faster. And look, tomorrow's already the Sabbath. For this month, it's from Sunday. It's Sunday sundown to Monday sundown. And me and the brother were talking. We're like, damn, it's like every other day's the Sabbath because time's moving so fast. It's like every other day's the weekend. Because Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, he has time and fast forward. Yup. So time is moving quicker. We're already in August. Before we know it's gonna be winter, before we know it, we're gonna be up out of here. So we have a lot of great things on the way. It's gonna happen sooner than we think. I pray that all this was an edifying and faith boosting video. The water for all you Ahchyam and WrathofHeaven. I appreciate y'all a lot. I can't thank y'all enough. It means so much to me. For much love to all you all. And I can't wait till Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua gives me a huge, immeasurable, gigantic blessing. So I can repay all y'all. For real. Yeah, y'all amazing people. And guess what? We have that spiritual power coming. So even though things are rough, you probably want to travel and fly, but you can't. You probably want to have a car and travel to see brothers, but you can't. Guess what? We don't got to worry about planes. We don't got to worry about Esau's modes of transportation when it comes to cars, airplanes, trains. Nope. Guess what? Very soon we're going to be visiting each other with spiritual power. We're going to be able to teleport to each other. We're going to be able to fly to each other Dragon Ball Z style. We're going to be able to fly to each other in chariots. And this is on this side. This is going to happen on this side. We're going to see some amazing blessings. Or, like, you may want to go visit a brother in another continent. Shit, fuck a boat. Shit, you'll be able to swim super speed like a dolphin. You'll be able to speed. I mean, I said you'll be able to speed. Well, you are gonna be speeding. You're gonna be able to swim like 1,000 times the speed of a shark or a dolphin. And you're gonna have the ability to breathe underwater. Also, and you're gonna be able to go swim to another brother. And then once you pop out the water, you're not even gonna be wet. The same way when it came to Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, when they were in the fiery furnace, and even though the fire was in there, the fire didn't even touch them. Not even one single thread on their clothes was burned. Not even their skin. They didn't even feel the heat. Not even a single strand of hair on their head or on their beard got burned off. So that's going to be ill, right? We're going to be able to waterproof ourselves. You're going to be able to breathe underwater, and once you get out, there's going to be no water on you. Your clothes ain't going to be soaking wet, your beard, your hair, you're just going to be dry. These are the types of miracles that we're going to be doing because why? Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua said how we're going to do even greater miracles than him. For real. So look forward to all these things. Use your imagination. You're only as great as your imagination. So guess what? Whatever you think of, that means you could do it. That's why you gotta think big, because remember, nothing is impossible with Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. So sometimes you may think of something, but then you may be like, oh nah, that's probably too big or too out of the box. Nope. No such thing as too big with Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. Ain't nothing bigger than Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua can do anything. So when it comes to all your prayers, all your blessings, whatever you think of when it comes to spiritual power, all the woman you want, whatever you want, all that's possible. And guess what? As big as you're thinking, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, he's going to give you even more than that. So great things on the way. So remember, this is all about to happen for us. We're not speaking about all this for nothing. As hard as things get and we're like, damn, we're going through all this hell. Notice how you just always seem to hold on. Notice how you just always seem to have that must see the faith. There may be some days where you may not even pray because you're so down in the spirit, but you're still holding on. You're still like, I know it's gonna happen. For real. Like, you know how you drop down and face east and you get on your knees and pray? Sometimes you may not even do authentic prayer. Sometimes you just may pray in your bed. Sometimes you may just pray in the shower or pray in your mind. Guess what? Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, he's still hearing you. And the reason you still have the optimism is because Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, he still has light in you. And the reason you're still holding on is because you know it's true. Even though it's not happening as quick as we want it to, we know it's going to happen. And when it finally does happen, we're going to be even happier than we can even imagine. For real, our shine is definitely coming. For real. We have a lot of great things on the way, so don't forget that. This is our season. This is what we've been waiting for. Yo, and I seen this ill meme that a brother put up too. It was like, it said something like, it was like 2018, suffering, 2019, lessons, and 2020, blessings. Yeah, this is our season. And then I commented on his post too, and I was like, yep. I was like, we're in step 3. I was like, we're in blessing season. For real, we gotta speak it into existence. There's a reason why Yahushua said, when we pray for things, we have to believe that we already received it. We have to pray as if we already have it. Yo, and I brought up that quote before too. It was like, in order to be blessed, you have to think like you're blessed. You have to act like you're blessed, and you have to walk like you're blessed. And that's how you get blessed, because you got to be on the same vibration as the very things you're praying for, and that's how you receive it. You got to know it's possible. So that means that Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yashai is going to give us everything. Because why would Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yashai say that when we pray for things, believe that we already received it? Because he's going to give it to us. And he's going to give us even way more than what we asked for. And like I said before in many of my videos, don't let nobody diminish your faith. That's why you gotta be very careful who you tell spiritual things to. Because a lot of dudes want to ruin your faith, they want to put you down. Or if you have more faith than them, if you have a higher level of spirituality than them, they feel threatened by that. So when you think on a very high level, they want to try to shut you down and make you feel discouraged because they don't have that level of faith. But don't let nobody ruin your faith. And even Steve Harvey said that too. Steve Harvey, he be saying some real shit sometimes. Even Steve Harvey said, he was like, you can't tell big things to small-minded people. So when it comes to deep spiritual things, you gotta know which Ahchyam you can tell it to and who you can't. Because you gotta remember, not everybody's on your level. And when somebody ain't on your level, they wanna bring you down and make you as docile and carnal and as non-spiritual as they are, but don't let that happen. Yahushua said, let no man take that crown. Don't let nobody ruin your faith or your vivid imagination. Your level of faith, your high level of consciousness, that high level of spirituality that Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yashai gave you, that's a blessing right there. And you don't let nobody take that away. You don't let nobody take that away. For real. Great things on the way for us. Don't let nobody tell you that we gotta wait to the kingdom to be blessed. Shit, 2/3 gotta wait to the fucking kingdom. Did 2/3 gotta wait? What about these Pukas and Arabians? They're living good. What about all these black bitches? They don't gotta wait to the kingdom. They're living good now, so why can't we live good? It says that we're gonna be more precious than fine gold. It says how in these last days we're gonna be rejoicing. And in order to rejoice, that means that good things gotta be happening for you. You don't rejoice when you're just being fucked up and got nothing. I mean, even though we gotta take everything cheerfully, but I'm making a point. When you rejoice, that means that you're blessed, right? So Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yashai, he's gonna hook us up in these last days, and don't let nobody tell you different. We gotta wait to the kingdom. Nah, maybe you gotta wait. We ain't waiting. Because what did Yahushua say? He said, praise if you already received it. We got spiritual power coming. We're about to be performing miracles. We're about to be doing things that are so-called impossible to the average person. We're about to bend the laws of science. We're about to bend the laws of reality. We're about to have all the pick of all the beautiful women that we ever wanted. And we're about to get our enemies' heads on a silver platter. And we're about to get revenge too. That sounds like blessings to me. And that's going to be on this side. And don't let nobody tell you different. For real. Like I said, everything's a balance. Because why would Yahweh... Here it is. We're about to enter into the worst time ever, known as Jacob's trouble. We're going through all this hell now. And it's like, damn, how much more of this can I take? It's like we already feel that we're at the breaking point, and guess what? More hell is about to come than this. We're about to see more sorrows. Like how Yahushua said, this is the beginning of sorrows. So doesn't it make sense that as hell increases, Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yashai is going to have to relieve us and alleviate us of all the hell that we go through by giving us good times and putting a smile on our face so we can get through all the hard times? Exactly. So it's going to happen on this side. So that's why you gotta be very careful who you listen to. If dudes are saying all that dumb shit in their videos, discouraging you, saying dumb shit like you gotta wait to the kingdom, or like your prayers ain't being answered, or like you ain't gonna be blessed, don't listen to them. After watching the video, Your level of faith should be higher after the video than before the video. Your faith should be higher after watching the video than before you watched it. If your faith is diminished after watching the video, then you shouldn't be watching them. This is our season. And don't let nobody tell you different. For real. We got great things on the way. Yahweh Ahchyam is raising us up. He said the first shall be last and the last shall be first. And Yahweh Ahchyam, he's doing all of his greatest miracles, all of his greatest deliverances, all of his greatest blessings, all for us in these last days. So I pray that all this was an edifying video. I pray that all this was faith boosting and spiritually uplifting. Much love to all you Ahchyam and WrathofHeaven that helped me out. Spiritually, verbally, financially, helping boost my faith. I appreciate everything and I can't thank y'all enough because I'm like, damn, I ain't even worthy of all this. I'm like, if it wasn't for you all, I'd be done for. For real. Y'all amazing. It's like a cycle. I do the videos and I help boost you all faith and I spike you all up and then you all help me out when it comes to my situation to help me have more comfort and stability so that way I can do more videos and spark it up some more. It's like a revolving door. It's like a seesaw effect. Goes back and forth. For real. That's why the scriptures say iron sharpens iron. It's a cycle. It's like a well-functioning machine. For real. So with the water for everything, I pray that y'all enjoyed this video. More is coming. And with that, Shalom, Yahweh Ahchyam Yashai Barakatham. Whoo! The kingdom's close. About to have it. The day of our salvation is nearer than what we believe. Shalom.